Have you ever thought about who really shapes the future of a nation? Is it the elders, the government, or ordinary people like you? Today, we will explore an inspiring lesson from India's post-independence era. This lesson teaches us that the future is not something that simply happens, it is something we create. The lesson is called The Future is Yours by Minoo Masani. It draws on real-life examples from the life of C. Rajagopalachari, famously known as Rajaji, the last Governor-General of India. By the end of this lesson, you will understand how discipline, self-awareness and initiative can empower young people to shape their own future and the future of the country. The Future is Yours is more than a story. It is a life lesson aimed at students, especially young people who are preparing to take responsibility for themselves and their country. Masani begins by acknowledging a hard truth. Sometimes adults, even leaders, have made mistakes. But he encourages young people to look at themselves in the mirror, reflect on their own habits and correct their mistakes. This lesson shows that personal discipline, self-improvement and taking initiative are the keys to success, not just talent or luck. Let us get to know a little about the author, Minoo Masani. Minoo Masani was an Indian politician, writer and thinker who strongly believed in freedom, democracy and individual responsibility. He often used storytelling to teach lessons, combining humor, real examples and practical wisdom. In this lesson, he shows that young people in India have immense potential. With the right encouragement, self-discipline, they can achieve greatness, just like many Indians who succeed abroad. Masani's writing is clear, motivational and educational, making it ideal for students preparing for exams as well as life lessons beyond the classroom. Now students, let us get to know the main characters and the settings of this lesson. C. Rajagopalachari, also known as Rajaji, the last Governor-General of India, known for his intelligence, wisdom and gentle humor. Young ADC, a young officer learning discipline through a small but memorable incident. Students and young readers, the lesson is directly addressed to them. The main setting is Rashtrapati Bhavan, India's presidential residence during breakfast. This small everyday setting makes the lesson relatable. Even minor events in daily life can teach us big lessons. Now, let us understand the lesson. Masani begins by explaining that adults sometimes feel they have failed in imagining the country's affairs. They may feel unqualified to guide young people, but the first step towards improvement is personal responsibility. He shares a memorable story about Rajaji and his ADC. One morning, the young ADC arrived for breakfast without having shaved. Rajaji, with his dry humor, said, "I am sorry, you are not well this morning. You look very sick. You must see a doctor immediately. I suggest you skip breakfast today." The young officer was puzzled but went to his room. Standing in front of the mirror, he realized the mistake, quickly shaved and returned at lunch. Rajaji smiled and remarked humorously, "I am glad to see you looking so much better. The doctor's medicine has already started working." So, Masani highlights the lessons from this simple incident. First, small mistakes can teach big lessons. Even a trivial action like forgetting to shave can show the importance of discipline. Second, discipline is learnt, not enforced. Rajaji did not scold the ADC. The lesson was effective because the young officer recognized his own error. Third, humor can teach without hurting. Learning does not have to be intimidating. It can be subtle. Humor can make lessons memorable. Masani then expands the lesson for all young readers. Every young person has talents that can shape the future. Self-awareness, personal responsibility, and small daily actions lay the foundation for success. Adults, governments, and leaders can guide, but the initiative must come from youth themselves. He explains why many Indians achieve success abroad. With discipline, encouragement, and opportunity, Indian professionals, doctors, engineers, teachers reach remarkable heights. Unfortunately, in India, some talented individuals face discouragement or envy, which can hold them back. Masani urges students to imagine what could be achieved if discipline and encouragement were consistently present within India itself. Now, let us look at the lesson and moral message from this story. First, self-reflection. Recognize and correct your own shortcomings. Second, discipline. Talent is not enough without discipline and practice. Third, encouragement and opportunity. Support and guidance help people reach their potential. Fourth, responsibility. Don't wait for elders or leaders to act, take initiative yourself. Fifth, empowerment. Personal effort builds character and courage. Doing things for yourself is essential for lasting success. Key lines to remember. You cannot build character and courage by taking away man's initiative and independence. The future of India is in your hands. Masani concludes by addressing young readers. The future of India depends on your actions. You have the talent, intelligence, and energy to make a difference. Discipline and encouragement are your tools to reach unlimited heights. As students, I want you to reflect daily on your actions. Are you aware of your actions? Do you take responsibility for your growth? Are you preparing to shape your own future and the future of your country? Masani's lessons remind us greatness begins with discipline, self-awareness, and personal effort. The future is in your hands. Students, if you have understood this explanation, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment your thoughts below, and share it with your friends.